one more question there. You have an agent, but someone calls you up and tries to sell you another plan or tries to talk you into a different another plan. Uh, is it better to do that, or it's better to be one on one with your agent? Like, like if someone calls up and goes,
For
"Hey,
one, I'm going to stop you right there. For one, if you have an agent, anyone else calls you, um, be polite about it and just say, they're going to say, oh, but we can get you a better plan. We can get you a food cart. There's no guarantee they're going to get you a food cart. So that's BS. Two, say, okay, I'll let my agent know. Thank you and have a good day. It's not being rude. Cut them off. Again, if it's not your agent calling you and it says, and it may pop up as potential spam, I don't know. Every phone is different. And it may show WellCare, it may show Ambetter, it may show Simply, whatever. If it's not your plan, don't answer the phone. That's how some of these older people, and I do mean older people, I'm not talking people 65, I'm talking 70s, 80s, get themselves in trouble because they think they're talking to their company. In all reality, they're talking to Joe Blow down the road that promises them the world and they wound up getting nothing. So you need, anyone ever calls you, whether you have an agent or not, and you're happy with whoever you may be going through, whether it's, straight with the insurance company itself, and you're happy doing that, great, more power to you. Because I'll tell you right now, when you're getting ready to turn 65, they are going to send you so much mail in the mail, they're going to blow your phones up. So if you don't have an agent, and I am going to stress once again, you should have an agent. Because if anything starts to go wrong, you've got somebody to help you fix the problem. Let me be the one that has to sit on the phone in the call center, not you. You've got better things to do.
so if someone tries to change
So
your plan and it's not your agent, politely just decline it
just say thank you
and
for
get
the
a hold of your
yep,
agent and let
just say
them
thank
know.
you for the information. Click, or I'll let my agent know. Have a nice day,
Yeah.
and hang up.
And then call your agent to see if what they were saying on the phone is true.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can look into that and see if it's true.
Right.
Because, like you said, it's just like you see those places, come get a car loan, 5%. And then when you get there, oh, you got bad credit, it's 20%. Or zero money down. When you get
Right.
there, oh, you got bad credit,
We need
it's
$5,000.
$5,000
Right.
down. So,
So and it's nothing against the older people. I mean, they're getting older and
well, they get confused
they
because,
get
like you said, they
Medicare is so confusing, even for people that are getting ready to turn 65. I know I went through that with my mom. She would get so overwhelmed. Where do I start? How do I do this? That's one of the reasons I got into this, because she's like, you need to do this because you help me. You help me. And she's like, you can help other people that don't understand it. My mother's excuse is, well, I didn't graduate. Well, Mom, you don't have to be a rocket science not to understand Medicare. It's confusing. But anyway, long story short, you need to try to have an agent. But if you're happy going straight to the company, then so be it. But the only thing is, you're only going to get what that company has to offer. It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, you guys do have more opportunities out there to look into with an agent than just going through the company itself. So,
right, like you said, it it's that sometimes the older people think that they're talking with their company,
right.
but it's really not someone from their company. It's just a
Joe
random
Blow.
Joe.
Like these people that are on TV, that irks me because, they tell these people, oh, you're gonna be able to get, what is it now, $2,600 a month in a food cart. You have to qualify for that. the government's just not handing out money. I mean, let's be realistic here. You have to qualify for that. And to qualify for that, you may have to give up all of your doctors and go to their doctors, and you may not want to do that. But older people don't understand that. They see they're having a hard time getting by, and that looks like the best solution. And sometimes, well, I'm not going to say sometimes, most of the time, that's not the best solution.